Hello.
Hello. Hi, welcome back. As we said kind of just at the beginning of each of these sessions, this is this fantastic opportunity to make it out loud. Like all of this stuff that's been going on back and forth in emails and phone conversations and texts and scores and ready and everything, and now to go, oh, okay, let's hear this. There's time for questions. There's time for trying changes. I think the most important thing is to just start and say, Kelly, take it away. Put the thing together. Have fun. I try to just kind of give permission to build it as you would as a coach, doubling parts and whatnot as you go through this process. So have fun with that. And then we'll take a break in the middle at some point, and at that point be able to kind of assess what's the best use of the remaining however many minutes there are of it. Cool. Yeah. Any questions, thoughts, anything that the two of you want to throw in before they start working?
No, I think I just gotta hear it, and then I'll share stuff.
I'm
very excited.
in the same spot. I just want to jump in and then go from there.
Yeah, I am too. So.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks all for working on this so far the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Can I preemptively ask more?
Yeah, I assume this first time through, just saying, just do like a once through with pitches, and then maybe normally I'd say we should kind of plow straight, but I'm wondering if we should do little chunks, maybe twice in a row, so we can do once with pitches and then see what happens if we start to leave some of them out right away, rather than coming back a half hour later and trying to do that. Does that make sense? And I've been trying to do little circles in my part of things that I see that I know are going to be useful, And there's some spots where I've got a lot of notes. I'm not making disclaimers because we all have notes. So yes, let's do tippy top. And nice thing is we've got a friendly tempo. So 63. My first page, Joy, I will play that for you later.
Sorry.
And it's going to be really out of tempo and probably very, rhapsodic for today, but I will give you a sense of it when we do a run through.
I mean, that's kind of like what it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
But
And it's
eventually more.
It's gorgeous. It's just not as tight as I would like. But the nice thing, Philip, is that right?
The A?
No. Philip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I just said your name, and then I looked at you and I was like, oh, yeah, that's good. No matter what I do, you get your A really nicely. So. Great. So super slow, super easy, and I will play pitches with you, and I'll try to give you a little bit of maybe my left hand. Am I okay if your pitches are off the octave? Yeah. Cool. And
Welcome to the switch. An opera experience. In gender and power.
3 and 1. Solid. Yeah, so you get a better one. Power 2, 3 and 1.
I'm Alex. Another business owner. Because the story is expressed in
So at this tempo, the math is a little longer than you're thinking. Because
I feel like I should have written this out twice with the note values twice as long sometimes. But
Yeah.
the 16th notes are very slow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in other words, our tempo is not so bad.
It's for a starting tempo, it's good. Just
Yeah.
in general, even when it's up to tempo, the 16th notes are not as fast as they look.
Yeah, cool. Because the story, we do right there. That's 20, measure 20 and 1.
Because the story expressed in honor. For me. Okay.
So I'd love to just give it a shot if we can.
Yeah. It's also some of the octave displacements are. I get it. It's having a hard time.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We're not going for perfection. So once more, right at page 4, and I'm going to play a little bit less of you. 2 and 1.
Welcome to the switch in opera experiments in gender and power.
And 1.
I'm Alex.
So that's tough. You're going to hear my B. So come up to my B. I'm Alex.
Oh.
That makes sense? So you got 1, I'm right on the bar, and
I'm Alex. A doctor, a business owner, because the story takes place in a world.
that's it.
Charlie's a resident who works for me.
I had a lot of trouble with that rhythm too, right? 1 and Charlie's a resident who works for me. For me, if I subdivide the 2/4 bar, it becomes much easier. So we've got 1 Charlie's a resident who works for me. If you just put that into a 4/8, I find it much easier. Resident who works for me. Resident who works. And then my beats will also go where you expect them. Resident who works for me. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Top of the page. And
Charlie's a resident who works for me.
that's it.
Yes, Sam's my wife. So in a way, they both work for me.
Let's go forward. 2 and 1 and
And I've been working late. The wife's gonna come back. Sweet, but it's gonna be done.
boy, that's that same rhythm that I drove on the other spot too. Can we look at 43 for rhythm? I need to take this out 1 sec. So we got 1 C, but it's gotta be done. Yeah, I go into 8s in all those bars. I'm not suggesting you should write it any
This whole thing
differently.
can be counted in 8s.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
I think it's much nicer to see the bigger beat, so I'm not suggesting you should do it differently.
Right.
I'm just saying for Philip,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the way I'm making sense of it. Great. Let's do Charlie She's line once more, just to do a little overlap, and let it be 1 and 2 and 1.
Touching, working late. The wife's gonna come back. Sweet, but it's gonna be done. At least I have something nice to look at. This is the part where you emphasize with the wife, with the wife,
Good. We go forward. We okay to
Yeah.
move it? I'd be not sure.
Just so I catch this immediately,
Yes,
so I
thank
don't
you.
go back to it, I empathize, not emphasize.
Oh, empathize, not
Yeah, oh, sorry, yeah.
I just didn't want to
I didn't even hear
ingrain the.
No, I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy you. You are allowed to speak up anytime.
Okay, I just, yeah, I like.
Please
I just like to jump in before
Before something is set.
because then they get muscle memory.
Emphasize, yes. Emphasize.
I'd like to emphasize.
This is the one.
Here's letter D. Nice job, yeah. And then you get aria. Let's do the leading one more time. Is that okay? And that was it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is that okay? Two before your entrance?
Thank you.
And you'll hear kind of a two-bar theme that repeats, and it gives you your F. Just check 69 for myself. Sorry, 4. And no. That's it. That's good. Am I quicker than the tempo you were thinking?
This is a lot quicker, but I kind of like it. I want to make a compromise almost. What are you thinking? Like somewhere,
Yeah, I would.
somewhere in the sweet spot between what you're playing, but faster than 69, because I like it.
I'm on. It's
Yeah,
67.
I don't think I want it slower in any way.
Yeah, it needs to move and have breathing room, right? Can I just tap that out?
Yeah, I thought it was close.
If it's worth like
Nice and
a
low.
best.
I'd be more like a 72.
Can you? That was like 92.
Really?
Yeah. But maybe somewhere around 76 would be
Yeah,
nice.
that's.
Because it's quarter notes.
Yeah. So here's
Yeah.
70. Here's 76.
Maybe even 80 or something.
I didn't realize we were that far out. Cool. Well, let's see what feels good.
Yeah.
May I give you one mark before your entrance? The first entrance. So back to art school.
Art school.
We'll go back to art school. And. Sorry. Just one bar.
Just the one bar.
2, 3, 4. Good. So it actually makes a lot of sense if the text picks up there, though, right? Just give you a little more information. Can we do once more? I studied
Yes.
with all the right people. That's it. Bar before I studied. One.
I studied with all the right people. Where did I?
Good. And that did I on the beat, even though it's an eight. Yeah. I think we all see eights and we assume they're off beats, right?
Yeah.
And oh.
Where did I go wrong?
Nice job. And let's do this super slow. So this is, yeah. Alex, he got it. I have not memorized who's who when, so let's do yum bum 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 bum.
This is you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm just confused.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
distract you.
If there's any way you want me to like change how the switches of character are notated so that you like that, it's always gonna be soprano, mezzo, baritone, and score
Right,
order.
yeah.
But I know there's like empty. I get rid of empty staves. So like if there's a better way to keep track of that for y'all, I'd be
Okay,
okay
fine.
with it.
Just on the spot every now and then, and then I should have just written people names in addition, but.
Okay.
So, yum bum 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 bum. You're so. Sometimes it can be slow for you, but I got a lot of notes to squeeze in. But okay? And one. Let's just see if we can lock that little chunky. Notice when I was I'm right with you in my right hand. 1 out of 3. When I was starting out, I had to starting out, I had. Ooh, I was shorter than we both think. When I was starting out, I had to go. Make sense? Starting out, I had to go. Top of the page, same tempo. Yep, 3 and 1 and 2 and 1. Good. So that would be, we can do it 10 more times. So those F to C fifths are where you're going to tune up, right? That's it. And that's where the tiny crunch. Not bad though. We try without me once. And oh, one. That's it. That's it. And then that one's different.
Yeah.
So you got two where did I, and then where did I go wrong? Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So right, they give you one more before the first where at the top of the page. 1, 2. Syncopation. Where did I? All three of them one more time. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's still she. Nope. I put your bass line. 1, 2, 3.
That's fabulous.
Nice.
Rubbed in my ear.
Lucky you. Great. Did you know those pitches? We'll send the tempo together before we do it next time. Cool. Going forward. We're gonna get that. So if you're listening
It's
to
up in
something,
the right hand, it's just super high octaves.
Oh.
I don't know if that's actually usable, but it's a D flat.
Really just tiny thing, we don't need to do it again. The triplet was not much of a triplet.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And then that leads us. Cool. Then we have brand new material. Shall we? I think we should plunge. And so essentially mess up. Thank you. That I didn't do. Do. How would you do this? Is that okay for now, two boys? Good. I was having fun playing my book, but I didn't check pitches with you. Can we just do once more right on it? 2, 3, 1. And good. The A, make sure the pickup is the A, not a C. First one was a C. Cool. Going forward, actually top the page, and 1, 2. 1 and I worked, and 1. Yeah, you're saying 1 I worked, and it's 1 and I worked, and oh, 1 I worked. Let's speak rhythm. Let's speak rhythm. So together, this is letter L, 2 and 3 and 1 and I work so I work so hard. I work so hard. Great. Yeah, so then you gotta wait for her hard on the 5th beat of the 5/8, and then if you both breathe together, then you'll be fantastically together on the 3/4. And we put pitches back in, letter L, 2, 3, and 1. Here's step high. I work. There we go. One more time, and 1 and 5. So hard and 1. Yeah. One more time. 1, 2, 3, and. maybe better not waiting for it.
Okay.
Yeah? So then it just be one. I work so hard. Yeah, maybe just get 3/8 on the hard and see how we do with that.
Okay.
One more together. And a one. Just so you. And a one. Right on the bar. Then you're on the end three, right? And 1, 2, 3, 1.
Sorry, we at L.
We are at L.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yep. 2, 3, 1. Good. Nice pitches. Can we put that with the counterpart? For one thing that's going to give us is a nice big sforzando chord on the downbeat if I work so hard, so be aware of that. And it's going to help with some pitches and not help with some other pitches. So let's see how that goes. Right at L. And one more time. And not till 2. And shoot, can't figure out why that's not going together. We try leading me together once, just the two of us, and so just the quarters are longer. I work so hard. We got to I work so well. I just can't figure out where it's going off. Natalie, you got the patience to do it with me once?
Yep.
And just the two of us. 2, 3, 5. Okay. If we can do it in pairs of 2, then we can do all 3. And that's fun. I love it. I should put a little marker that I don't have to dive into the page. That's
Oh,
fantastic. Cool. Nice job. I'm sorry that was frustrating, but I feel like we got it once. So now we know we can do it.
Yeah.
And checking the 92. Thank you. And that's
Oh, yes, okay.
2, 3,
92.
That's okay.
But we'll go through that.
Yep, that's cool. I'm just double checking him because I don't trust my ability to pick him out of the air.
I can't either.
Only Steve Osgood can do
Yeah.
that. That's because he's got the machine who practices. 1, 2. Yep, ready to work. I worked and. So a little quicker and.
Okay, already. I got lost in that too.
Yep.
Where do this is in basically 3, yeah?
Yeah. Three beats, 3 groups of 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, invisible, and 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, invisible. Make sense?
Yeah.
And I picked that out of the air, so now I'm gonna. 3 times 48, 144, right? Our 8s would be 144. That's not what I do. So 1, 2, invisible. Yep. Let's do the first one. Right in the bar. 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 1, 2, invisible. Yep.
Oh, because it's okay, sorry.
Oh, that one right. Yeah. So quarter looks like a beat, but it's really 2 out of 3.
Yes.
Yep. Let me give you one bar before, just to set it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, invisible. actually, sorry, is that Eileen or Natalie coming up? She, at Pete?
Oh, page 20?
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So you're gonna have a lot of ease, so you won't just need to wait for that little chord on the page there. Yeah, they're up the octave. Shit, one more for me.
Who is it?
It's Charlie.
Good. So, check it on 104, see if you like it. So, who is it? It's Charlie.
Sorry, it looks that way to the spacing. It's an
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Charlie. My fault.
No, it's the spacing. I need to fix that. Yeah.
It does look like it's gonna be.
Yeah.
We would have realized that. So just 1, 2. Let me go right on it. And 1.
Who is it?
It's Charlie.
So I would say dive to the tritone and then trust that the harmony will help you with the major third. Or somehow if we end up in a G flat 7, makes a lot of sense, but I don't think it will coming out of where we're coming, right? Can I give you the 2/4 at 246?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's it. Yep. You want to try it in context?
Yeah.
Or do you want to do pitches one more time?
One more time.
That's good. Yeah. Shoot, your wants went up to a B flat rather than an A.
I'm gonna put, well, we weren't at it right now, but I wanna hit that chord and then have the word moment. I think.
Oh,
I think
this
that'll
moment or
be this
something.
chord
Yeah,
moment.
yeah, that makes sense.
Then we can just get that, yeah.
Cool. But we still got to get the D minor. Yeah. So go ahead for now and wait for the chord because that's going to perhaps be
Yeah.
written in that way. Now I want to try to do it from 3 bars before your no.
Okay.
Great. That was only a couple bars before.
Okay.
Now I'm going to give I'm at the 2/4
Okay.
in the middle of the system. 1, 2. That's basically it. 1, 2. My period, my D flat. That's it. I don't have much to help you with except we're going to land on the E flat together. Yeah? But in my right hand, I've got F, E, and you're on the E flat. Yeah. And before. That is it. Good. So do that, whatever that was.
Can you make the first note of your left hand bar 256 in E flat instead of the D? No, it's just the
Sure.
same note?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now he's going to sing it wrong.
Would that be better than before?
It would be better.
unison. And it works with the scale too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
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 Good. So I'm doing my da-da-dats before awkward.
Awkward.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen.
I'm not sure who to blame.
So that first seven, it all hangs around that. Can we sing it once? Right up.
I'm not sure who to blame.
Yeah. So you got a lot of D minor. Yep. Cool. All right. Let's see if we can do Who Is It? And I'm so sorry. Do we want to do Q once more? Philip, maybe just double check because we got pitches, but I'm not sure we pitches and rhythms at the same time.
Right.
So Q, just you and I together, and one. Sorry, right on Q. And one.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen.
And that's your D.
Oh, I didn't know we were continuing on.
That's okay.
Sorry.
Since we're there, you want to give it to us one more
Yeah.
time?
I'm not sure who to blame.
Yeah. So 5, 5, 1, basically, yeah. Cool. See if we do the whole page. Here's the end of the aria on page 19. I'll give you one bar before Who Is It?
Who is it?
So one, Who Is It? I think we gotta give 2 and a 1 rather than just a Who Is It? Yeah.
Who is it?
And
It's Charlie.
yeah, you really want to sing the B flat. You want to see a triad rather than an inverted triad. Okay?
Yeah.
Our favorite 2/4, just to get you out of there. One,
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen.
I'm not sure who to blame.
there we go. And I will join. You gotta give me the D so I feel good. So I feel good. Great. Good. And we've got a bit more. Just not right now for me or for all of us, I think. I'm going to take full responsibility for going into tempo. Just stop. Boy, that feels like it's going to be quick. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let me just try to. We got the same thing basically. Cool. Can we just see if I can put a little more piano into that?
Just why would you treat me like this?
and 1, 2. So right on 3, and 1, 2. I'm still beating you to 3. 1, 2. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, so that's all a pattern basically, and until the last one. I know we don't want to make you sing that 20 times. Nice job, Eileen. Thank you. Cool. Can we either mark it or even take it down the octave and just see if we?
I'll just take down the octave.
Yeah, cool. And I'm going to try to put some of my piano part in it. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. So then, since you're down the octave, can you bring the tempo back a notch?
Yeah.
How would you treat me like bum, bum, bum? And
Just stop.
that'll be fun when it's in my hands.
Yeah.
That
Cool.
sounds really familiar.
So that was at tempo. That was the 144.
That is?
Awesome.
No, are you saying that or asking?
No, I'm asking because
I think it's a little under, but I think it's
No, it
about,
sounds really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I can make it a bit fast, a bit slower, sorry.
Yeah.
Not faster than 144.
So where was that? Oh, that was more like 120, right?
Like maybe if you could eventually get to like 132 max.
Sure.
But I'll make a note to like explain that.
But
Yeah, thank you.
quick as possible.
Yeah, I want this to be like the fastest part of the
Yeah, and I think because it has such a pattern to it, and it's repetitive, I think that'll happen. It's just going to take some
Yeah,
coordination.
that's I wouldn't want to play that. Let's
Yeah.
put it that way. Yeah, that's fine.
I think you're right hand and left hand, each alone.
But
Okay, so that's what we're up against. We got lots and lots of parts we could do really nicely right now, and then lots of parts that we should probably do a little drill work on. More than we already did in the 1 hour that we've been together. Do we want to talk a bit, or do we want to just do some more work? That's where I let the other people in the room have some thoughts.
I just want to say like thanks for dealing with all my jumping in to like comment, but I really appreciate the work so far. It's like sounding great, it's beautiful. But yeah, anyone else have thoughts before you move on?
I think my only big thought, maybe it's because I'm like hyper focusing on this, but Charlie's aria. I love it. I was wondering if we want to start the aria in chest voice.
Is that me?
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, that's right. We just heard it.
Yeah, sorry, it's gonna get really confusing. Phil, your aria.
Letter M.
Letter N, yeah, N is in Nancy.
Charlie.
Or it actually starts,
Charlie.
and the page before, right?
Yeah, that's me before, correct.
So
So I think
like Eminem.
yeah. Yeah, so it does start, the kind of leading up rest is chest, and then I was thinking, because I definitely want to switch up into head voice or falsetto, whichever term you like to use. I think I do want it to be almost in the middle of the aria, so it's more of a surprise, but how hard is it to like be singing fully in chest voice and then to be kind
It's
of
actually
swap?
easier
It's
if
easier.
it's fully in chest and then into head.
Yeah, so I
and
would like-
O would be head voice.
I was thinking, yeah, down the octave.
Okay,
or-
so we're gonna cross out the head voice in there.
Well, I'm just,
Down
I'm just positing. We can, it's up to you, it's your music. But my question was, could we do chest voice from N until, either O or until 224?
So if, as it's currently written, you are going to get my best Cheryl Mills impression. It's going to be really, really, really very heavy because it's high. So if it's all, like, as it's currently written, if it's all chest voice, which is full, it'll just, like, be a lot.
Yeah, what if it was written down the octave?
Yeah, down the octave, which is lower. It's fine. It's all fine.
Do we want to hear both maybe? Would that be
Yeah.
minimal?
Yeah,
I can
because
show you.
I think I would like it to switch to head voice in the middle and in a very dramatically intentional space.
The middle, you mean the O is the.
O is kind of the middle of the
Oh,
aria.
okay, we'll switch it up. Okay.
So either right before I shoulder this flame or right before the first goodbye. I think
Yeah.
I'll take your.
I would want to transition to the higher voice at I shoulder this blame so we get a little more taste of it.
Great.
But I'm willing to experiment.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That
whatever.
would be.
If we change our minds, that could work too.
So you're going to try in down the octave and then O where as it's written.
Yeah,
Okay.
if that's okay.
Yeah, totally.
So N is down?
And down the octave in from N until O would be my ask.
Got it. Let's give that a, yeah? Can we try it with one more time? I'll give you the bottom. So no matter what they And then that's where it's.
Okay. Can I let the middle be in the octave it's written in? Can we try that? There's so much voice in that octave.
Sure.
Which, 214?
Yeah. And yeah. That makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Let's hear
Can
that.
we try it? So it's ABB like from 206 until 212 and
Got
213.
Yeah, okay, that's exactly what I was thinking, that C sharps, then
Yeah.
middle voice would be like a transition.
Yeah.
That sounds really cool. Can we do I'm forced? We get to do one low phrase first? Yep, I'll give you the bar one.
I'm forced to disappear. I'm not afraid, no matter what they say.
Cool. Now can we get rhythm too?
Yeah.
I'm not the villain.
Yeah, I was just thinking about, I'm so glad, Philip, you as well are open to like playing with these two voices or three voices really. Because I think it's so interesting to hear like what we think of as like a male voice kind of spanning such a wide range of sound and range. But thank you, because I know that's not easy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you want me to like, I mean, I know it's in treble clef literally, but like just because of like technical wise, or if someone else were to do it, should I notate the words in voice when it goes into that voice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what sort of, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
And is it easier to look at the head voice stuff in bass clef or
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter?
The only issue with Facebook is the legend lines.
This would have like 7 ledger lines.
Yeah, I know,
That's why
yeah.
I figured tenor clef would be extra annoying, so
Oh,
I didn't do tenor clef.
No,
No,
that-
it's
that-
you can
that-
put
Never, yeah.
Having ear training flashbacks.
Yeah.
Right.
like you can put the whole thing, but if you put the whole thing in the treble clef, it's the same issues.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Legend lines are amazing.
I'm always
I
curious.
think it's nice for
Look at the coaching.
Yeah.
to see it move up, you know.
Yeah.
And then the treble is really clear. Once I see it in treble clef, I assume, oh, he's gonna sing it up the octave.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It helps reiterate what it needs to.
Right.
That's my opinion. If I were looking at it fresh and trying to tell somebody what to do with it.
Yeah.
There's like, my other dumb question is, I know in a lot of male voice repertoire, the treble clef is down an octave.
Right.
So should I specify that it is at pitch?
Add
Or is
pitch
that-
and
Or,
like, so you should say like,
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, 'cause that, I like to be over specific in my notation rather than under specific.
Yep.
But if it's, yeah,
yeah, I can see a world where someone is like, oh, that's an editing mistake, that's supposed to show.
that's what
Something else.
I'm
Yeah.
worried about, you know. Not that you would assume that, like someone seeing this without workshopping it with us.
Yeah.
Right, the voice and at pitch.
Did I,
Since Philip just got a bunch of work, rather than going all back to the beginning, maybe we should work backwards. Why don't we do scene 2 and we can work, I mean, Natalie, a little bit on the, how could you do this into your, I worked so hard duet. Or I worked so hard on the skate bars.
maybe do it.
It's meta.
What page?
Page 13. Page 13.
Actually, can we do 13? How could you do this? With your employee in public. Cool. Let's just go super accurate and rhythmical right now. I'm not worried about expressing or singing as much as I am with just ticky tick for right now. Good. No, we're really well. I'm gonna make a bigger shift for me that A, we have a character change going into.
I am wondering if it K, because we're going from speaking to the audience to speaking to Sam, if you want that swaps, like, to have time to register that difference.
Should have.
Maybe one measure, like instead of a,
Or could the oops come not
Yeah.
as close to the singing?
Ooh, yeah.
yeah, I think there should be just a tiny bit more space.
Yeah. Maybe add a bar or something like that.
Yeah.
Of the before K material or of the K material?
I think at the K, but I mean, it's up to you.
Probably add another bar of that K material.
Which
Just
is
so we can have oops and then a couple beats and then the change in target of the, what am I
Yeah, if
saying?
you're going from speaking to the audience to
The addressee of the text. Right, I'll figure out something.
Yeah, cool. Let's continue as written for right now, if that's okay, or do you want me just to fake something to get the timing?
So I think I should wait till I agree.
Great, okay,
That's-
so for now, as written,
Yeah.
you just gotta be super, both of us have to be super ready for you to come in and do this. Good. We did it one more time?
Yeah.
That was fun, and I was just giving me, and we ended up together, so that's nice. I'm not gonna worry about you, just gonna worry about me. Cool, you had one more beat there. I'll try to make dum, bum, bum, hey. I'll try to make those accents in 170 really audible for you. Yeah? I'm trying not to be loud, but if I can, that way those will. I give you just 2 before 167, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
That's where we're really.
That time you jumped, yep.
Yeah.
How could you do this? Boom, and a fair. Yeah, same thing. So the 2, 3, 4 bars, and 1, part of why that entrance is so hard is because of the 5/8, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So just for all of us, at the top of the page, I've got 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1E and a 1. I worked. Da 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 3, 4. Da 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 4, 5, 1. I worked. If we can all just really believe that when we get to L, it's 1. I worked. I worked.
Okay.
Say that with me. 1. I worked. I so. Yep. And continue on your so hard. And 1. I worked so hard. Yeah. Let's do that right out at once because we haven't done it in context yet. So this is right at L and 1. I worked. Good job. So that sounds like we might have worked on that part. Cool. All right. Now once with piano, and then once with the lead-in. Yeah. Sorry, this part's taking a lot of work. And let her go. And I Good. Now let's see if we can do it with the top of the page. So I'm going to give you da 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 1. I work. Boy, I almost did what I don't want you to do already. Da 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 1. I work. Yeah, those quarters are going to feel like I work. And 1, 2. Cool. That was fun. Ooh. All right. Can we look at a little page 9 and then see if we can overlap page 9 into where we just were? This is one of my super hard pages. Bum, 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 bum. You're so lucky. So let's do that since that's what we were just thinking. He's just said, alone, 2, 3, 1. So don't be seduced by them.
I'm definitely being seduced.
Yes, that's okay. My offbeats are seducing. I've been told that before. 2, 3, 1. 2, 3. Good. 1, 2. Tuning up as well as they could, yeah? Because we've got a lot of seconds, then all of a sudden, can we just lead into it once? I'll give you 2 bars before, and can we stop on that first work and just feel like that's a sort of F majoring, yeah? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. So yours can nudge just a tiny bit higher to my ear, yeah? Once more, we'll go on. 4 before. Cool. I was thinking you would go on. That was great. Once more, let's go on. 1, 2. And this is one of the spots where the tempos are, right? I think I'm a little over whether we agree that what's written is a little under.
Maybe. I like what you were just doing.
Yeah. So let's try it. It's gonna be a little talkier than you were thinking.
Okay.
So you just gotta think ahead of the rhythm a little bit. Yeah? And 1. Very good. Top of page 1. Let's do this. 1, 2. Nice job. Cool. We have no dynamics at the top of the page, but I assume, or did I?
Sorry?
I
Oh, it's just continuing from the last system.
Yeah. I'm suggesting that the second where did I though would be a little exasperated, right?
Oh, sorry.
Where did I? Where did I? And then where did I? It's what you wrote. Where did I? Where did I? And then where did I go? Sad D minor. Yeah. It's all there.
Sure, yeah.
Do you want want to do once more spending more hours with laundry than can.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so that feels comfy.
Mhm.
That time you overshot the B flat down, so spending more hours with. And what am I playing against it? I'm playing everything but your B flat, so don't see my words. Once more. That's it. So first of all, you've got another eighth note to think about it. And so actually, I played both of them before you sing it. If that helps. So actually, with me, it would be. Maybe that helps just to know that that's what's going to be happening against you. So that's the C. There we go. That's it. Right in your bar, here I am. One. Great. I'll play this time with you. We'll go on no matter what. You'll have it. Then three, where did I
I like that low key that you just stuck in there. Okay, keep that.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, please keep that. Actually, wow.
I'll put a question mark next to it if you can think about it. Yeah, it's added. It's next to Nice job, everybody. So that was from page 9 up. No, we didn't quite get to our overlap though, right? Okay, so we got the 2 pages. Perfect. Oh, and she keeps. Oh, no, please. We won't make her sing the super high stuff again, even though we know she can. But it'll be good in the bottom of that page, and 1, 2, 5. Nope. I can't read it. So what am I hearing?
I'll write a B flat down there.
Somewhere.
In the piano part somewhere and then rewrite it.
Maybe you could do it.
Yeah.
Cool. Can we just do that again?
Yeah, you don't have to. When we actually do it, I'll in the memorize the pitch regardless.
Sure.
But it's for the moment.
Go ahead. And I'm gonna lay off this time to see how we do.
Yeah.
This is my left hand done the bass, but I got confused. And see if we can tighten up rhythm from you, and B, if we can tighten up accidentals for me, or not accidentals.
One what?
142, one more time.
Oh, sure.
1, 2, I can make your dreams.
Oh, that was very slow. Okay.
4. And then once we get to 3, we have 1, 2.
I can make your dreams.
The 1 and 2 can make your dreams. And you're in on the end of 2.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Okay. One more. Let's go right into 3, 4. Is that okay? 1, 2.
I can make
So
your dreams.
1, 2. I can make your. All right, you jump in the dotted quarter of the downbeat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And 1, 2.
I can make your dreams warrior.
And then dreams 2, 3.
Okay, who's writing?
It's the super exposed stuff that it's sometimes
Well, yeah.
harder than we expect. Joy, what I was double checking was
Yeah.
the F major in the second half of 143.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah. So you always put a courtesy.
My instinct was to put some flats in there. So.
Yeah, I might put a courtesy natural because it doesn't.
Yeah, I think that's
it's
a good
great
idea.
progression. You know.
Both of us, most of us might add a flat there.
I think I'm reading the spacing in that. That's where we are.
Yeah.
Possibly, yep.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it one more time just so we know?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Here's right in the 3, 4. There's your D flat for free. 1, 2.
I can make your dreams warrior with me. Yeah, beautiful spacing.
Cool.
Kelly, what do you think about a break?
I think breaks are nice. This is an okay spot for a break. So that was not. I just want to remember what we did. That was 9 forward.
We got to the end of page 12.
Yeah, and we started at 9.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've just got 1 through 9 to review before we maybe do a romp and some more talk. Great. Yeah. How long do we get?
Let's do 10.
Very good.
So, thank you.
Trying to put a tailor of a shot. Behind the couch.
Oh, we have one of those,
Reading for things.
no, we have like those tall skating tables.
Yes, I've been looking at some
Behind the bunch, I don't know what they're called.
a console table.
Console.
I have been looking at them online.
And I said like,
But it's either the right size.
or, yeah, it's not up there, like, that was short, or else.
Yes, I don't think it's too big or too tall, but it's also like, I don't want to put like this up. There's like a half ball, I don't want to crash like some far.
Basically like, is it?
Scouting it.
If it's with one, where's it?
Facebook Marketplace, Amazon, Wayfair. Facebook Marketplace is great.
Like, they have to do it small, and
Yeah, people use it. They did.
yeah, they brought up more specific questions, and things that doesn't have to try to get, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a ball. Ooh.
So, and then she said she had.
I was like, gosh.
Yeah, so.
It's cold. I assume I would use it. It's
No, yeah, I mean, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this looks like it.
That's tired.
Yeah, like I'll be back before it gets cold outside. Like I've always done, I was making an agreement, but I never sublet to someone I either didn't know or that wasn't for me.
Oh, yeah.
That is like the condition. Twice, some other people who are friends of friends.
Yeah. It should come with that. You know, we have places like some, where like, just people who file before it's rescinded, so they need to fill out.
Yeah, because my partner there, part of the, like, the reasoning, budget parts, you know, we got a town that would pay for it. I don't want them to say much, I don't know, why? But I'm telling you, most of the story, and, in Virginia and Boston. So I hear back at the beginning of the meeting, but the rehearsal started March, and then January in Boston. Like I'm here for it looks like a lot was long happened there.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's usually cool, cause like, you know, we like, friends on that you have met, either as principals or as like extra course, you know, like pop in and out.
Oh, nice.
That's really kid. None of the rocks, but it's on the train.
So,
Yeah. The translators. Yeah, that's my place. There's just a lot happening.
Wait.
Oh my god, I
What
bought.
was this on Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah. I bought, oh my god, almost the whole apartment. 3 armchairs, a couch, rug, TV stand, a microwave stand, a kettle, almost the whole apartment. On Crazy Purpose. But the plan was also like buy cheap and slowly get ready to buy the other one. And the couch.
Yeah.
This couch was $100. The other couch was like $1,200. They are so expensive.
Yeah.
They weren't that way, like 5 years ago.
They weren't.
Like you could find one for $5.
Even IKEA is like $1,000 couches in the, you know, if you go downstairs and the IKEA Brooklyn, like there's the returns and the seconds and the whatever room.
I've heard of it, but
I don't know what it is.
that is crazy because IKEA is a relationship tester. Like you don't take someone, even if you've known each other for years, you don't go to IKEA unless you're solid.
That's why you guys go early. So when you go early, you really quickly be like, oh, no. One night did that IKEA. It actually wasn't like, it played out exactly as the IKEA show suggested.
Really?
Yeah.
Like in what way?
Well, once we get there, we had a really difficult time like explaining why we together and why something is just hard.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, wait a minute, you don't like this room, but why? Like, you should be able to
mean, it's kind of, it should be fun, because, I mean, if you're gonna buy anything, or say you are buying, like, I don't know, one set of glasses, like, there's so much stuff in there, if you're playing the future guessing game, how do you see yourself in the future, like, what do you see for yourself? You could have a person who would have home in the office, or, you know, young man, like, whatever that is, your mystery calls.
Make sure yourself.
Only thing missing is beer.
Yeah, no. Well, if they did, well.
Yeah.
Probably.
I can't really be pretty well, yeah.
Oh my god, finding people like after stores closed, hanging out, just like my sleep.
There's actually, like, as someone who's chronically online, there's, Randall Park, like, comedian, actor, he was on, like, I think he played the father on, like, Fresh Off the Boat, and, like,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
done
yeah.
a ton of stuff. So before he became, like, famous, he was in the sketch group, and they illegally filmed, like, a whole soap opera in IKEA. And, like, you can find it, like, if you look real hard enough, it's, like, somewhere on, like, YouTube or Google Back Machine or whatever. It's really funny.
I would say a free set.
Yeah.
All right, that's 10 minutes.
So much content.
Yay. So I'm looking at where we left off, and I think it makes most sense to maybe do a little grunt work at the very beginning, which is going to be a couple pages of Philip and I doing rhythms.
Yes.
And pitches. But I think it's the rhythms as much as the pitching. I was just, can we look at 5 together before we do the first page?
Page 5?
Page 5, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, Charlie's a resident who works for me, and Sam's my wife. So in a way, they both work for me. It makes perfect sense on its own.
Correct.
Actually, before we do the previous page, we check any pitches on that? And,
Charlie's a resident who works for me, and Sam's my wife, so in a way, they both work for me.
yeah, cool. So, I'll be right with you on my left hand. It's all there. I'm not saying I'm adept at bringing out exactly which fingers are the right ones for you right now, but can we do that one more time? And,
Charlie's a resident who works for me, and Sam's my wife, so in a way, they both.
Oh, that's fine.
so I do have a chord change on the downbeat, so
It's a half step. Sorry. Yes.
yeah,
So, like 3, you said 29?
sure. And,
So in a way, they both work for me.
great. Now let's see if we can link it up to the stuff that comes before. Yeah. Easy tempo for right now, because I don't know key tempo. And 1.
Welcome to the switch in our experiment in gender and power.
3 and 1.
I'm Alex, a doctor, a business owner.
Cool. Let's do I'm Alex again. And 1.
I'm Alex, a doctor, a business owner.
Great.
Business owner.
That's it.
Just to point out, it's and business owner. It's like a doctor and business owner. So that's a joke. We're a doctor and business owner because we're in America. Like you can't just be a doctor. You have to own your own business.
Oh.
One more. I'm Alex. And 1.
business owner. Okay, yeah.
I'm
Alex, a doctor and business owner, because the story
takes. Yeah.
It was the C sharp.
So owner, say no, because the story So here's what's against it. Nice. You want to do because the story? Because that's where I don't have much to help you with. Until story. Story takes place in. See, I have your notes, but not always right on your beat, so I'm kind of fishing around you. Because this and
because the story takes place in America.
there it is. And now we just gotta get the first 5 bars or so. for me. Good. I still feel like rhythmically I'm doing a little bit of weaving to help us stay together on page 6. And I think it's just because the rhythm's tricky and the pitches are tricky, so it's one or the other. I hate. When we speak though together, so we're not worrying about pitches from damn I hate and one damn I hate. Working late, the wife's gonna complain. Where is he? See, but it's gotta be done. At least I have something nice to look at.
Oh, stop.
Yeah. Good, because at least when we get into the at least, I've got straight 8s. At least I have something nice to look at. And then our triplets together. Cool. Letter B. And once more, C.
Sorry.
That's okay. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, see, we should hit that chord together. So 1, 2. Oh no, we shouldn't. That's B.
Boss, you hit together.
But not A.
Yeah.
Thank you. I can speak perfectly. 2. Shoot. 1. Damn, I hate. And I have nothing there to follow. Right on down and. So 1 and stop. That's right. Let's go for it. Bottom of my last chord there. I'll give you a C just to see if I find the B and.
This is the part where
Good.
this is the part. This is the part where you empathize with the wife. This is the part
Yeah.
where you part with.
You gotta somehow think this is C major. This is the part where you emphasize. At least that's where my brain is.
This is the part where you emphasize.
Empathize.
Empathize. Okay. This is the part. This is the part where you empathize.
And then it changes.
With the wife. Wife with the wife.
So the tritone coming down. Yeah. Good. And then I pick up. the downbeat, so this is 3 before art. 1. Bar before you, and 1, 2. Then you'll hear the D. Then back to 4, 2. You got a third low. You have the, there we go. Yep. Yeah, you bar before 1. Good. So really wait for the D if you need to this time.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So we have officially visited everything. Should we just plow from where we are?
Sure.
And then see how much time we have at the end. If there's spots we want to go back and touch on. Is there anything you want to tell us before we do another now? We'll try to get some bigger chunks going, a little bit more continuity going.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to add here. Yeah, thank you.
Cool. All right. Now my heart big. Here's you up for free. And so you got a lot more time. Oh, so lucky. So yeah, rhythmically. Yep. And 1, 2, 1. So shoot. When I was starting out, I had to go in. So back to those quarters on the 2/4 much longer than you think.
Okay.
And I may be a little under tempo, but I think that's the most tempo I can give you with my part today. So
That's fine.
yeah, cool, thanks. And 1. And
Well,
top of the page.
over.
And I had some funky flats in there with you, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Without me, it's a little more tonal than I think you expect. I'm sorry to do that, but
No, it's good.
you could, you know what I mean? So that's all logical. Yeah, if we can feel like that sort of D minor helps, then I'm not nervous while I'm playing all this other stuff. Can we do 102 once? So bar before when I was start and yeah, I can tell when you hear it because then everything's right in tune. So good job. Let's go forward. So here's boom, and this is where we sometimes have to let these. I'll just count for a bar for you.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. quick. Do something. And I think, I know I made the joke before, but do something. Yeah, I've got all the offbeats, so you just gotta start expecting those
Okay.
rather than be startled by them. Which I don't blame you. Here's 1, 2, 3, 1. Something important. Yeah. Right up high and 1. Good. And 1, 2. One, two, good job.
Is that,
Yes. Shoot. No, it's E flat. That's what my brain thinks it is too. And here's 140 again.
I can make your dreams a reality.
Good. We hold on an offbeat. Yep. Yep. Right in your bar. I'll lead you the whole page.
Of course we can.
It's that's hard. I'll try not to. I'm just gonna lay back on that figure when I come into da 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 bottom. I did a thing. I did a thing. And once you're in, I know it's no problem. Good. I think nice work on that page. I need to do it again because I started listening to you rather than playing my heels. So I need to make sure I'm picking that. Once more. So this is scene 2. No, you just, the first one was late, but that's the spot where we talked about having some more time.
Yeah, we'll fix that.
So that, there'll be more time.
Okay.
Now, oops, I didn't think, we'll just do oops, I didn't, almost as if it's the same thought. Good. Actually, I'm gonna make you do the bar before. One, cool. Is that basically it? I know we got to our hard part together. Good. Sorry, I'm gonna make you do it again. Notes it down yet. Make sure those are the top of the page. I tried to bring it out for you, but it's really sudden after the page turn. That's the one.
I'm sorry.
You had it.
And 4.
Yeah. Yeah, you had it. 1. She went up to the F. There we go. One more.
Was it all for love?
Okay, sorry.
The 6/4s.
Yeah.
And it's tough because the first 6/4 has offbeats in it, so that doesn't set up the 6/4 as easily as the 5 because it makes us think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rather than going into and 2, 3. But I go against that. And 1. I think if we get into the big 3 feel in that previous bar, Philip, is what I'm saying, then it's going to help those next 2 bars.
Yeah. Okay.
Top of the page one last time. And 1.
Was it all for love?
1, 2, 3,
And one person whom I
good. We don't need to do again.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure you got down to the B flat.
I didn't know.
Run my career.
And then, good. That's very poignant. Here we go. So 1, 2, invisible. Yeah. Try to do the big three feel. 1 bar. Yeah, 1, 2, invisible. Yeah.
For some reason, I lost it.
And my right hand's always going 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 1.
So what pulse are you counting?
Hmm?
What pulse were you suggesting to count?
Either a big 3 or 9, 8. We can either be 1, 2, in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, invisible. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 4. 1, 2, 2. It makes sense.
Yeah.
There's another way with it. 1 bar before? And. Yep. So I'll give you the bar of 213. That's the bar of I'm. The bar of I'm, yeah. Just lose your rhythm on the last page of the long notes. And I know you're probably thinking about singing also too. Can we do the take up to page 19? Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Is that okay? Is that okay? Goodbye spot?
Yeah.
I'll go with you. That's it. flow in the rhythm a little bit more, yeah? And I've got to do the transition. I think that's part of what's tough, because we're so lulled by.
Who is it? It shall be.
Shoot. Still doesn't sound like D minor yet. Cool. Let me see if I can make us aware. That's before you come in. Our favorite spot, right? 2, 4, 3 of them before you. There we go. Once more, don't put the rest in. And that's you, Philip.
Why am I 2 pages behind? Got it. Sorry.
Because you thought we were going to have to do those a little bit more.
I did.
But. Being for this to happen. Yeah, okay. Being for this to happen. Ooh, let's do that once before we try to connect it to the previous stuff. 1. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to let this happen. Mean to let this happen. Yeah.
Sorry, it's mean for this to happen.
What am I saying?
Mean to let this happen.
Too late, sorry.
Just to
Yep.
clarify.
Thank you.
Yeah. Me for this to happen.
Isn't that awful how we all do it? We just
I'm
started
so
doing the
sorry.
right thing. No.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. Me for this. Go. I'm gonna I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. That's it. Now a little bit more orchestra and
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen.
that was cool. I'm gonna make us do it twice. Once more on it, and then once with the previous material. And oh.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen.
And
I'm
just checking those pitches. Thank you. I know I'm not clear what we're going on. All right. Let's do no one wants this moment, and then we're going to be ready to turn the page for it. Yep. So this is 246.
I'm sorry. Okay.
We've been working hard. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
So I play this lovely harmony for you, and then when you come in, I move on.
Alright. No one wants this moment. Awkward.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen.
I'm not sure who to lose.
Good. And then I want you to keep our same pulse. Mean for this to happen. I'm not sure who to blame. That makes sense? If we're keeping the same mean for this to happen, I'm not sure who to blame. Yeah. And I think you you've got enough, you wouldn't have any trouble filling that, yeah? Great, that time I didn't play the E flat and he sang it, so that'll be a real choice about whether to change that or not. Can we do awkward 2, 3 page turn? You good, Philip?
Mhm.
Okay.
Awkward.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen.
I'm not sure who to. Is that right?
So he's giving you a pretty good. Yep. Okay, one more time. These are the little bits. Awkward, one more time.
Awkward.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen.
I'm not sure who to be.
Good. Shoot, I had that. Oh, and then we take it apart. Yeah. Okay. That okay? Okay, let me fix my numbers.
Harmonic minor.
Exactly.
Mix them up.
Okay, so they're not all the same though, that's what I. Cool, once more for me. Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound easy yet. Well, that's basically it. All right. So we have a lot of it. We want to take 5 and try to run it. Is that an okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's just the scenes.
Yes.
There are the spoken lines, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. Let's add those.
Okay.
I have to look at that stuff. I don't want to be out of Great.
Cool. I'm just realizing every singer has to be 4 characters in this piece.
4.
Yeah, because it's each of the 3, and then you're the mezzo soprano or baritone in the middle.
Oh, you're like
Then you're yourself.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Unless you want to make a baritone character, which I don't.
Yeah.
I think that's more me, probably.
genuinely can't tell what flavor it is, it just tastes good.
Good, good.
That's the same one, I don't
Yeah.
remember what you think it is.
You eating Skittles?
We have jelly bellies. Do you
Oh,
Remember jelly
They're always a
bellies?
mystery.
yeah. I swear the labeling is just a suggestion.
I think this one was a sour apple, but
Yeah, correct.
I could be wrong.
I think this one was like some kind of mint.
Hmm,
It was like spearmint or something.
maybe.
Or like real chill.
Hmm. It's like a lime. Like walnut. I don't know. It's all you. Maybe.
Yeah, you made like 5 jelly beans.
I didn't make me buy a tiny box.
I don't even know where I got this. It just like showed up.
Nice.
Oh, I think I got it at a tattoo shop.
Oh, cute.
Because they always like give you stuff so you don't patch out. This was also at the tattoo shop. So like, here's sugar.
Just gonna grab a little water.
Any later than Friday, there's a real question.
Then we start wondering.
Yes.
What? Oh. I did not look at my watch when I suggested.
It's been 5.
Shall we run this puppy? So I will try not to stop unless I just can't help myself. And I'm gonna try not to double unless I just can't help myself. All right, that makes sense. Then there are a couple spots where there are lines which I totally forgot, and I'm gonna make my way through this first page, so follow along as best, or who's first? Yes, follow along as best you can. If nothing else, then we'll just give some time into it. Yeah.
me. Let's see how things change.
And how they don't.
Oops! I did it again.
Then, who's it?
I'm not confused. Who are you again?
You.
I
Huh?
am you.
You're the me from the beginning.
I'm the first you. I'm the you who's the business owner and the doctor.
But not the wife. I mean, you're married.
No, I am married.
Yeah, Alex and Sam are married, Charlie's the employee.
So you're Aria,
Charlie
you're
and Sam
Charlie.
are married. Oh, Alex and Sam are married.
Alex and Sam are married.
And you're the homewrecker.
Oh.
Quote, unquote.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't look at the character stuff at all.
I think we peaked a little bit on our previous work through, but it's always interesting to try to go around and see what sticks and what doesn't. You know?
Yeah.
That's, if we were presenting it in 2 days, that would be really useful information because we don't know exactly which spots need them most.
But for the purposes of this workshop, like this 3 hours, to have spent those 2 hours, 2.5 hours, like really woodshedding and getting into all of the nuance of it, that's all in their brains, and then just the kind of explosive drive through it doesn't at all undo the clarity and the specificity of the work. It's great.
Thank you so much, everyone. Do we have any more thoughts or?
Yeah. So question. So, sorry.
We have time for more
Yeah.
questions. Oh yeah, we have a few minutes.
Just so quick, so at the top of the scene, at the top of the show, Alex is talking, or is this like it's not a narrator? It's just,
Alex is talking to the audience. Like, Alex breaks the fourth wall
oh, okay.
a few times,
Oh, okay.
like throughout pretty much. But he's the only character that
That
does.
is, okay, cool.
Until you guys are in between scenes, then obviously everyone's breaking.
Yeah.
This one's tricky because it's all about like structure and like trying to keep the audience on track with who's who, so that we can start to ask more interesting questions than who is that and what's happening, you know? But also kind of having this experiment of having things swap around.
What was the thinking around having the opening kind of welcome to the switch sung versus the lines in between the scenes spoken?
Because that's him as a character, rather than between the scenes as I'm transitioning between characters. That's my reasoning.
Yeah, I think we were planning to have everything sung, but then as I was thinking about how can we delineate structure better, I was thinking maybe those between scenes are spoken to kind of really say, okay, this scene ended, next scene, next person, kind of like a very, very abrupt block to like put between things to delineate the structure. But yeah,
But at the beginning, like, he's actually saying that as Alex, which
Yeah.
is different.
Were you speaking as Alex to the audience who's there to see the opera?
correct.
Yes.
That is really breaking the fourth wall.
I know.
But it's also before we haven't even met Alex. That's,
Yeah.
I think the meta version of it that is confusing. to
Okay,
me.
it is confusing.
It actually feels like he's not Alex, he's the prologue.
Ah.
That's actually, yeah, it's confusing to me as well, like where Alex starts and where the narration ends, but I guess you're saying Alex speaking character, I was wondering, like, is that confusing? So when you
Yeah.
break the
It
fourth
feels
wall,
like the beginning of Pagliacci.
yeah,
Yeah.
because when you break the fourth wall of speaking, I think that's like super clear, I guess at the beginning, I was confused, but.
I was watching a bunch of fourth wall breaking, and it is true. It's usually a narrator character that will start if they're breaking the fourth wall right at the beginning, like Cabaret or Urinetown or something like that. But yeah, maybe we don't do it right. I don't know how else to really. I just really wanted to get all the exposition out immediately.
And I had a yearning for it actually to be shared between the three of them, to not just be him, but
Oh,
that
okay.
opening to be welcome to the switch. You know, that they all set the stage.
They
and
set the
boom,
stage.
characters.
Like, the performers
Yeah.
coming out and saying, we're doing this.
So the performers are the only ones breaking the fourth wall,
Well, they're yeah,
rather than the characters.
right. They say, here we are, we're going to do this thing.
It's kind of like
So then I guess the next question after that would be, do we keep in any of the other fourth wall breaks in the other scenes? Because Alex breaks the fourth wall in, I think, every scene.
And each of
Definitely.
them at some point plays Alex, so they all get to.
Yes, true.
What does is there a significance to the falsetto in the Charlie aria?
I wanted to add a layer of gender to that by adding falsetto, because I find that generally people that talk about voice, when they talk about countertenors, there's always a question of like gender comes into it almost always. And so I was curious to add that element on top. And also just because I really love his falsetto. I wanted to hear it. So it was twofold, but I think generally it's just like such a vulnerable moment, you know.
I wonder because it's so soon after the first switch, I wonder if it, I pass all over it, I don't know.
Do you
If
think
it actually says too much, too soon.
interesting?
And perhaps undermines the extent of what you're doing over the course of the whole piece.
Interesting. Would you feel differently if it was either later in the scene, so end of scene 2, or in scene 3, or just left out?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it would all register differently.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that it needs to be changed, but I put a big question
It is
mark
pretty-
over it, and I wonder, well,
yeah.
wow, whoa, we're just figuring out what you're doing with the piece, and then that happens.
Yeah, I am concerned about when it comes to this piece, just throwing too much at the audience. And that's why I've been trying really hard to streamline the structure as much as possible, but it's really tricky.
And what is the audience experience if they go into it just as a relationship story, and then between that first and the second is when you break and say, surprise, we're going to switch things up on you. So they kind of already
Settle.
like thought it was a normal sort of piece and settled into it, and then welcome to the switch. You know, it's almost like something that's
Yeah, that is really interesting. Yeah, I think that could work.
Seasons ago, about March Lake,
uh,
there was another like sort of breaking the fourth wall where it started, and he thought like we were in this scene, and then there was it turns out that like all of play being done was in the scene, and Mark, there was Mark Twain character who like came in as the actor, and yeah, it was that.
yeah, there was Matthew
That's right.
Brown.
That's, yeah.
How much of the libretto remained in my opinion?
Sorry?
How much of the libretto has been set now,
I
percentage-wise?
think there's only one page left, right?
It's like, hold up, sorry, I can answer that 1 second. There's a page and a half left of the libretto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a trio, and then like the scene wraps up.
Yeah.
I didn't get, I'd have to go back to the videotape to get like a real timing on it, but I think that was like, what, 12 minutes or so?
I think that's right. Yeah.
So far, and so at the pace you're going, it's probably coming in under 20 minutes right now.
Mhm.
The videotape is double check. I wonder if there is room potentially room in the 20 minutes to have them trade their emblematic props and costume pieces, and then rewind slightly into the scene before to see the continuity.
Interesting.
So like get the end of the first version, but now with the new character, the new singers on the rolls, and then go forward. And then do the switch again, rewind, get the overlap. You know, musically it destroys everything that's done. But in terms of like the real impact of what you're doing and the play of it, that might help again us see. Right now we're trying to digest who these people are now, the role reversals of our expectations of what it means to have different voice types singing it with only like jump continuity. It's fascinating, really fascinating.
Yeah, I think that's really
Very cool to contemplate, incredibly well done. Exciting musically, yeah. Great work.
I definitely like agree with the idea of like, or at least playing around with that, like,
Yeah.
or I don't, I mean, I agree, but also, what I meant is like, I'm open to changing around the music, like, I think, that is not the difficult part, I think it's just adjusting the idea of the structure that could just, might require some, like, rewriting of the.
My goal would always be to keep as much of what you have already.
Sure.
Change it as little as possible, but still.
Yeah, like I definitely think it would work to play around with it. I don't know, I don't remember in the schedule, is there a deadline for the final draft of this, since the performance date is moved to June?
Yeah, I would have to look back again. I mean, it feels, it's a shame in one version of the world that the time between now and the presentation is so long, except for every single one of these pieces, we want to embrace it as a blessing.
Sure, yeah.
And I think with the strength of the work that you've done on this piece so far, and the time to really unpack what we've learned today, it's incredible. It's, you know.
Yeah, like I'm glad that we have that extension at
Yeah,
this point.
me too,
Yeah.
especially for your piece.
But yeah, I mean, I guess,
We'll have to look.
just let me know when you can, and I'll plan that out.
March or April, like it's not this fall.
Okay,
I know,
okay.
yeah.
Alright.
It's not early next year. One idea of, like the rewinding instead of going, to the scene before is that it's going to be a really fun musical idea to play there too. Like if you're hearing the music going forward, and then if there is a motif of like, oh, we're playing something backwards to start.
Kelly can play with me back.
Yeah.
I guess I could work to do that. There's already a lot of sampling of
Yes.
previous material and chopping. So, and like even in the first scene, there's like material where like I can take like a measure from earlier in the scene and it becomes a new section. So like that idea could work in like a rewind
Yeah.
situation. So I
Yeah,
think
for sure.
if we could work that out dramatically too, like it already makes sense
Yeah.
in the world that I've had it. So we'll figure it out. We'll have some questions.
Yeah. And do you think we should leave spoken dialogue in? Do you think that works okay, or? I'm not a huge fan of it, but I just think it would work